What if I told you that the camera everyone called perfect is already being replaced? Welcome to Tech, and today we are diving into the shadows of Nikon's secret labs. The Nikon Z8 literally redefined the professional hybrid market. But the industry doesn't stand still. We've spent weeks gathering the most credible leaks, patent filings, and insider industry whispers from Tokyo to New York to bring you the definitive look at the upcoming Nikon Z8 II. This isn't just a spec bump. It is a tactical strike against Sony and Canon. If you're thinking about buying a Z8 today, or if you're a professional looking for the next big leap in imaging technology, you need to hear this before you spend a single dollar. The Nikon Z8 was famously dubbed the baby Z9, but for the Z8 II, the narrative is shifting. Our sources indicate that Nikon is aiming to make this the Z9 killer. How? By introducing the next generation of stack sensor technology. While the current 45.7 megapixel sensor is a beast, the Z8 II is rumored to feature a refined 49 megapixel stacked CMOS sensor. But don't get caught up in the megapixels. The real story is the readout speed. We are looking at a sensor that could potentially eliminate rolling shutter artifacts in even the most extreme high-speed scenarios, pushing the electronic shutter to limits we haven't seen outside of specialized cinema rigs. But a sensor is only as good as the brain behind it. Enter the EXPEED 8 processor. This is the heart of the Z8 II, and it changes everything. With this new processing power, Nikon is reportedly introducing what insiders are calling Telepathic AF. By utilizing deeper AI, integration and machine learning algorithms derived from Nikon's recent acquisition of Red Digital Cinema, the Z8 II won't just track a subject, it will predict its movement based on skeletal recognition and environmental context. Imagine shooting a soccer match or a bird in flight and having the camera know exactly where the eye will be before it even turns. This is the level of precision that makes the difference between a good shot and a once-in-a-lifetime masterpiece. Now let's talk about the video, because this is where the Red acquisition starts to show its teeth. The Z8 was already a video powerhouse, but the Z8 II is expected to cross into true cinema territory. We are hearing reports of internal 8,000 recording at up to 120 frames per second. That is a massive jump that would put this camera in a league of its own. But more importantly, the integration of Red's IP means we might see improved RAW workflows and perhaps even a new Unlog 2 with expanded dynamic range reaching up to 16 stops. For the filmmakers watching this, think about having that much latitude in a body this portable. It's a game changer for high-end production and documentary work. One of the biggest complaints about the original Z8 was the battery life and the heat management during intense 8,000 sessions. Tech has uncovered leaks regarding a redesigned thermal management system. Instead of just passive cooling, the Z8 I may utilize a new carbon fiber heatsink architecture that pulls heat away from the sensor and processor more efficiently, allowing for virtually unlimited recording times. In most environments, to power this beast, Nikon is rumored to be developing the NAL15CX battery, a higher density cell that fits the same form factor but offers a 20 to 30% boost in shot capacity. Ergonomics have always been Nikon's secret sauce, and the Z8 II is set to refine perfection. The leaked chassis design suggests a slightly deeper grip for better balance with heavy S-line telephotos. And finally, fully articulating 4-axis tilt screen. This has been a huge point of contention for hybrid shooters who want the flexibility for vlogging or high-angle vertical shots without sacrificing the durability Nikon is known for. Speaking of durability, the Z8 II is expected to feature a magnesium alloy frame with even more robust weather sealing, making it a go-anywhere tool for the most demanding US and international professionals. But when can you actually get your hands on it? Our data points to a late 2025 development announcement, with a full commercial release in early 2026, timed perfectly for the Winter Olympics cycle. As for the price, expect a slight premium. Given the massive tech leap, rumors suggest a launch price of around $4,299 to $4,499. While that sounds steep, You consider it's packing more tech than the current $5,500 flagship Z9? It actually represents incredible value for the professional market. The competition isn't sleeping, though. Sony is prepping the A1 II, and Canon is rumored to be working on an R5 Mark III. But with the red DNA now flowing through Nikon's veins, the Z8 II is positioned to be the most complete camera ever made. It's a bridge between the world of high-end photography and elite cinematography. So the big question remains, should you wait? If you are a professional whose income depends on having the absolute edge in autofocus and video flexibility, the Z8 II is looking like a once-in-a-decade upgrade. However, if you need a camera today, the current Z8 remains one of the best values in the industry. But mark my words, the Z8 II is going to be the camera that forces everyone else back to the drawing board. We're keeping a close eye on the shipping manifests and patent offices, so as soon as more concrete details emerge, you'll hear it here first. Before you go, I want to hear from you. Is 8K 12OP a feature you actually need, or would you rather see Nikon focus on even better low-light performance? Drop a comment below. I read every single one. I want to know what the TapTech community thinks. Thanks for watching the full breakdown. If you found this insight helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to TapTech to stay ahead of the curve in the world of high-end gear. We don't just follow the news, we find the story behind the specs. I'm your host, and I'll see you in the next one.